We grow with it. We grow with it, even in our homes. I remember when I was young with my parents. There is something they call a susu. A susu. Our parents used to contribute to a susu to make a project, so that when they harvest that susu, they will use it for something tangible. Not only that, even in those days, we used to give a goat, a she-goat to somebody to keep for us, so that when that goat delivers, we share the outcome. That is part of the investment. So we are familiar with this. Even our babas who are on the farm, they will gather their friends, about 20 or 30 people, to come and help them to farm their land. One day or two, they will cultivate big portion of land, so that their farmland will be large and their harvest will be large too. And they will do that for each member. Communal labor, communal support. It has existed for a long time. And in the Bible too, Abraham was blessed. Not because he depended only one trade or one skill. We know he's a shepherd, Abi. But in addition, he grows crops which he harvests. In his herd, he had cows, he had sheep, he had goats, he had chickens too. So he's not depending on single line of income. So income was coming to him regularly. And he's a hire of people too. Because he's not the only single man doing that job. He's a hire of people, and he has the power to hire and do what? And fire. That's power of money too. Because when he's rich, he uses money for power. Now, the matter we come to talk about, I have a disciple here who knows maybe more than I, but maybe he has stopped doing it. He has stopped investing. And we invest, some of us, we invest in our children. We think we are investing in them for old age. It's a great mistake. The investment of your children is their right. Is their right. It's not for your old age. They may be kind and be friendly with you if they come to give you something, which will be an additional. But Yoruba people say, "Tafi se ya, tafi se baba, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ wọ́n wá." That what we used to be fatherly and motherly, God will not deny of it. We shall not lack it. Amen. So, what I come to tell you, not to introduce, is not going to be a new subject anymore, since I've introduced it to you. You will be bear with me. Be patient with me. I have to start with this. So, by way of introduction, I want to briefly bring to memory the story of workers in the vineyard. Each worker was hired to do this work with a time that we get certain amount. The employer did not consider the time. The only thing is service. Service, to render service to satisfaction. But when the time to pay them came, some were grumbling that we came at, we work for many hours. Some people work for several shorter hours. But the employer told them, "You can't pay me. I use my money. You can't bully me. I can use my money the I like it. To make people laugh, to make people happy. Two, there is another one too. The proverb of Jesus Christ about a businessman who was going on a journey. He called his words and gave one 5,000 coins of gold. He gave another one 2,000 coins of gold. He gave another one to use it for business, not to keep it, not to use it for food, though, but for business, so that he will get returns when he comes back. Two of them were wise. The first one who took 5,000 coins traded with his own, and he made profit of another 5,000. The one with 2,000 traded with it and made profit of another 2,000. They were bold. They took risk, and they didn't want to shame their master. But the third person was afraid of losing. He was afraid of losing. He could not take risk with that money. He thought that if he failed, what will you tell his master when he returns? Fear of taking risk is another problem with people. If you don't take risk, you can't have a breakthrough. Even when you go to school, it's a risk. Nobody promises you to succeed, that you will succeed. It's a risk. The only thing is, you must be very diligent and focused. So, when the master came, the two who are wiser, they joyfully approached the master and gave the return of their stewardship. They gave the report of their stewardship. The master was very happy, and he asked them to go with the money, the profit too, and make more money. He didn't take it from them. Not taking it from them is something we call compound interest. Compound interest. The money he gave you there now, they will use it for business again and gain more. He didn't take the money for them to go and chop or to go and buy luxury or something like that. He still asked them to, he still allowed them. But the third one was not even happy himself when he had the returns of the other one. So each one of us, we have talents. We don't have the same talent. Don't compare yourself with another person. Use your own talent. Use your own talent, doesn't matter. And you will use it to grow to a higher level. But if you bury your talent and you are watching another person, you are on the losing side. You will be envying the other one that is doing well. Whereas you have the opportunity to grow. But you are an idler, a lazy person. Even the scripture does not support somebody's lazy. He said a lazy person does not need to eat. He does not want to eat. That is to tell you. So, that is just what I want to use to introduce. The above two stories are real to life. Aside the spiritual interpretation in real life, there is one important lesson I want to point out from the above stories. That is, having money work for you as opposed to working for money. Allow work to work for you as different from working for money. It is not a sin to work for money. You have to work for money that will work for you. That is why you are now engaged. You are in a lawful engagement. What you have, if you deny yourself, you can use it to work for you. It will not affect what you are doing now. It will be an addition. So, anybody can wish for riches, and most people do, but only if you know that definite plan plus burning desire for wealth are the only dependable means of accumulating wealth. Because with wealth, when it comes great power, one requires the right knowledge to keep money and make it multiply. You need the right knowledge to make money and to make it multiply. What we come here to learn today is how to make it multiply. And there are several ways by which one can make it to multiply. Some people say success requires no explanation. Failure permits no alibi. If you succeed transparently, it will show in your happiness and the joy in you. But if you are a failure, at times you will say, and you are baratente, joy is immeasurable. Though sadness or failure is very heavy in the mind. It is in the order in the mind. Now, whatever your dreams or plans are, you are encouraged to overcome the force that want to keep you down and to get you going. You cannot afford to wait for your ship to come in. You have to swim out to meet it. Because those who wait for perfect condition never get anything done. Make the condition perfect by taking a action. If you are waiting for a perfect time to do something, you are not going to do anything. There is no perfect time. You have to deny yourself and discipline yourself to endure the situation whereby you find yourself and put something somewhere for the future. Study, improve your skill for higher responsibility and higher opportunity. So people say there is nothing like luck. There is nothing like luck. You must be prepared to take advantage when it comes to you. If you are not prepared, opportunity will be passing you by. If you are not prepared, opportunity will be passing you by. You will see your junior overtaking you if you keep just idle. So you have to continue to improve your knowledge, your skill, your ability, your capability. You have to continue at any time to improve yourself. And that is why when any young person visits me, I will ask for his profession or his calling. I will advise him according to my own knowledge. Although my own knowledge may be archaic, but if he had this to his modern one, he can blend the two together and make something out of it. So someone is saying, if only I can wait, I will write better book. Well, write the one you can write now. When you know more, write another one. Don't say I wait until I have this. No. Write what you can write. Write it now. Those of you who are lecturers, will you not convert your lecture notes to books? Write it now. When you are richer in knowledge, write another one. Don't say until you acquire this, you become a doctor, you become a... No! You will be getting royalty from the book you write. When it is sold, they will give you royalty. We are coming to that later. So don't wait until tomorrow. What you can do today, don't postpone it tomorrow. You only have today. Tomorrow is not our own. You only have today. Tomorrow is not your own. So whatever your hand findeth to do today, don't postpone it. Do it. Don't say tomorrow. You may not be alive tomorrow. You you may have something the other things will take your attention tomorrow. You will have it. So, classification and definitions, or rather I will say, you have to overcome fear. It's a great disease. Fear. It kills. Fear kills. You have to be courageous and to be strong in faith and be positive. Whatever you want to do, start it positively. Your mindset is what is important. If you have a mindset to succeed, I tell you, and you have a dream like Joseph. Joseph had a dream. That dream was in his mind. He did not mind what he passed through. Eventually, he reached the point of glory he has in his dream. But if you have any dream, please, if you have any dream, try to let it manifest. Don't keep it inside you. Don't say, I don't know. I should have used that idea to do this, to create this, to do that. Use it with immediate effect and let people see it. So, I want to state here that the way we are not to see the world is in the terms of our visual sense of sight, but in terms of perceiving, understanding, and interpretation. I'm only pointing to the native quality of mind, which are capable of increase by cultivation. However, wisdom, which is far more superior, can be accessed through faith by fasting and prayer. I pray that God may grant each one of us good wisdom. Amen. Because the Bible says, if you lack wisdom, ask by fasting and prayer. Wisdom is the application of knowledge. Most of us are knowledgeable, but the fear of practicing that knowledge, putting it into practice, is the problem. The fear. What is an asset and what is a liability? What is an asset and what is a liability? There is a difference between the problem, asset and liability. Asset is something that brings something into your pocket. That's an asset. Knowledge is an asset because you do it to get a reward, and that is the salary most of us depend on because we are knowledgeable. You see, it's the reward for our knowledge and for what we do. Workers don't just pay people because of what they really do. You can be a paid man. If you are doing the work of messenger, you will be paid for the salary of a messenger. So you must have a high attitude to work hard, to be diligent. Now, like I was saying, asset is something that brings something into your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. It's liability. What takes money out? Even when you build a house on your top that you are living in it, it is still a liability. Although you don't pay rent, you have to maintain it. Regularly, you have to maintain the house. Even your body. If you don't maintain your health, you become dilapidated and incapacitated, and you will not be free. You will depend on people. You will be carrying you about. So, maintenance is very important. So, you have to create an asset. Like I said the other one, when you write a book is an asset. People will learn from it. Like I said the other time, and you get loyalty. It's an asset. Intellectual property. That's an intellectual property. At the same time, when you build a house too for hiring, you get returns. you get rent. House it may be an asset. But when you buy a car, the car may not be an asset too. If the very day you bought a car and you got out from the sale house, it has started to depreciate. You can't sell it again for the same price. So it's a liability. You have to fuel it to be able to use it. You have to maintain it, service it regularly. If you can't drive, you have to engage a driver like me now. I can't drive again. You have to engage a driver. I have to pay the driver. So it's a liability. Anything luxurious, any luxury you buy. So the advice is, don't engage in buying luxuries with your salary. Invest your salary. If a part of your salary returns from that investment, we buy you luxury. Is the return. Like I will tell you an example. The time I bought my car, I bought rent for 2 years for 5 million. I sold part of my shares and I bought a car for 7 million. Brand new. Yes, it's the return now that buy that to me. Some people with a low income, they use their money to deny them their comfort. They will say they want to be like somebody. They will rush to go and buy a car. They can even take loan to go and buy a car. Most people do that. The result is, like now, the maintenance, cost of petrol, they will not have time to do anything good again. It may be difficult then for them to pay the school fees of their children, to feed comfortably, to eat in the home. So, please, don't rush to buy luxury. Invest, deny yourself first. The returns from the investment will buy you luxury. Good cloth, good shoes, design dress. Don't try to be wasteful. So, how does profession differ from business? Profession and business. Profession is what gives you one income by physically working. For someone, by physically working for someone, that's your profession. By physically working for someone as self-employed like bricklayer, mason, carpenter, they are working for you. Mechanics, they are working for you because they have the skill and they are getting reward. That's the word. A teacher too is a professional in his own life and is getting reward. And that is money salary. This gives linear income. You know what you are going to get. And you have spent it before you get it. Linear income. And the employer will just give you a little bit. You are like a spanner to the person, like to a mechanic. Spanner to a mechanic. He uses spanner to repair vehicle and immediately he finishes using it. So anybody that employs another person is using that money to make profit. He's using his time. He's using his money to increase his own wealth. So this gives you linear income. If you are absent, if you don't attend the work anytime, the mechanic who does not go to his workshop in a day no income will come. A carpenter who does not go to work in a day, no money will come. A plumber who sleeps all the day, all the week, he will suffer lack. That's profession. That's profession. That's skill. That's craftsmanship. So, whereas business gives you one income from activities that does not require your physical presence. Business gives you income that does not require your physical presence. The people will be working for you. You will be using their time to make money. Even when you are sleeping, money will be going into your account. When you are playing games, money will be going to your account. It's the same thing like investment. When you invest, you will not do anything. You will not raise your finger. You will be using your money for business and you will be giving the interest. Interest will go into your account. That is your business. Now, you being rich and having a wealthy mean one and the same thing. Riches and wealth are not, and wealth and being wealthy, they are not the same thing. Somebody can be rich and not wealthy. Somebody can be rich and not wealthy. A rich man is comfortable with his resources. And what determines his riches is the amount of wealth, amount of resources he has. We can be exhausted. The unexpected incident can happen that you exhaust all these resources. Expenses that he does not expect can come in and finish all these resources that he's boasting on. But a wealthy man does not get broke. A wealthy man, even if he doesn't go to work, and what really defines this is how many days can you stay at home, not do anything, and yet you will maintain your standard of living, your style of life, without going to any place, without doing anything. For how long? And no member of your family is working for you. All of you will be at home, and you'll be feeding yourself, and you'll be taking responsibility over all your underlines. Not working. Yet, you will maintain your style, your lifestyle. You will maintain your style, your lifestyle. That is a wealthy person. That's a wealthy person. Like me now, I don't say I'm wealthy, I'm rich. I don't know. But, please, you have to deny yourself at a time. And to become wealthy, you must invest in something valuable. Something valuable, not just anything. Something valuable, you have to invest in something that is valuable, that will be in demand. When something is in demand, then it is valuable. Anything that is valuable is in demand. Like a story I had, a businessman, a salesman rather, was sent to a place where they don't use shoes, they don't use butter, they just walk on barefoot. He's a salesman, no? When he got there and he's selling shoes, he said these people will not buy his shoes because they don't use shoes there. He left. Because those people are ignorant of using shoes. That's why they don't use it. Another person came and he saw them. These people are going to be in demand of shoes, sandals, slippers. He introduced it to them.
And they will be more.
And they now rush to buy the shoe. Once somebody has denied himself, another person has taken advantage of it. That is life. Your attitude. What is your attitude to situation? And that is why I said in the beginning, there is gold everywhere. Not every mind is trained to see it. There is gold everywhere. Look at Jacob or somebody. When he was sent to, when he sojourned, when he dug a well, there is water. The natives will drive him out of the place. Kò sọ wípé ẹni kòkó èyí lọ máa lọ. Níta àwọn èèyàn tí a máa sọ nìyẹn, ẹni kòkó èyí lọ máa lọ. Ṣé kò sílẹ̀ nítorí pé kòkó sí ni? Àdúgbò. So, Jacob will push forward and dig another well. He will still see water. Those people, they will still drive him out of the place and take it from him. But eventually, God came to his support. And so, don't mind the defaulters. Don't mind the people who are usurpers. Where you are going to reach, you will reach it. Your destiny will be fulfilled. The only thing is, don't be tired. Don't quit. Don't quit. A quitter don't win. A winner don't quit. So that is something about life. Now, where do you get your cash flow? Because what is very important in life is cash flow. To be getting something to spend at any point in time. Cash flow. Most people have that problem. Cash flow. Cash flow. You will not go to borrow. You will not sleep without eating good food meal. You will not go to another person to beg for food. The effect of lack of cash flow. Cash flow is very important too. You get money to spend at any point in time. Like maybe I saw some people when I was younger, and my children were growing up. They will come home from school, from university, for something. They will not tell me they were coming. They will not tell me they were coming. And when they arrive, they will press their request. And by the grace of God, I will meet their report with their request. One of them has his mother. Is daddy's pocket a bank? Is daddy's pocket a bank? It's because I have prepared for the rainy day. I was able to meet their needs. Maybe they learn from me. That is another lesson for the children too. When they grow up, to be able to meet the demand from your children, even from nearby people. People will when they see you coming out beautifully, they will assume that you have everything. They will approach you for assistance. When I was reading these things, some people came to my house this morning. Please, I'm very busy now. I cannot attend to you. What is the purpose of your call? You come for help. I told them, well, they should come tomorrow so that we have time to discuss. So, life, please, get yourself armed, get yourself prepared for any unexpected so that you will not be embarrassed. You will not be embarrassed. Some people will become sick. To get money to buy drug will become a problem. To buy drug will become a problem. Then you will be approaching people to assist them. Drug is to maintain their body. So for emergency, you must have something for emergency. When you are planning, plan for emergency. Please, plan for emergency. Even to oneself too. anything can happen to oneself. Plan for emergency. Don't say you have to call your children to come and help you, because they have their own business. They have their own engagement too. They have their own duty to perform in their own separate homes. They have their own responsibilities. Don't say you depend on them. They will come. They will not have the time to come. And that is why you must try to be self-sufficient and financially independent. Financially independent. You don't look up to anybody for support. Some people will go to the church for support. And that is the body on many churches today. Support. Please, I need support. Although it is demanded, that is one of our responsibilities as a church, to help the needy. Because there will always be the poor. There will always be. Don't let us deceive ourselves. Even in European countries, there are poor people. I saw them myself. They will stand at a crossroad to beg for money. The difference is this. There is a difference. They will do something before they give you something. Either you are singing, you are drumming, you have to do something before they help you. Not that Allah bless it, God will bless it. Go and pray for yourself then. If that is it. Go and pray for yourself. So the policy, the principle of wealth is work and pray. Not just pray. Work and pray. And God promised to bless whatever you lay your hand on. Àwọn sọ wípé ọwọ́ tó bá sáàpọn là ń mú sára. If you don't make any effort, where does the blessing come to? God will bless what you do. The work of your hand will be blessed. When you sow a seed of maize, corn, when it grows up, you see how many corns you see in a crop. Yes. Several seeds. So your money is a seed, though. Don't deceive yourself. Your money is seed money. Your salary is seed money. So we have to strive to develop our talent. In his book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Yoski have found that the most dangerous advice one can give a child is go to school, get good grade, and look for a safe, secure job. Get a good, secure job. Go to school, get good grades, and look for a safe and secure job. That is, you be an employee. That is the advice. You be an employee. You be looking up to monthly salary, a secure job. And that is what most of us are. We are failing to it. Yeah. I myself too. I serve government for 35 years. But along the line, I worked with some Americans. We worked together for about 2 years. And I really studied each one of them. An elderly person from America was working with us. I approached him and asked him, with your age, why are you still preparing for America to work here in Africa? You have some, they call it security something here in America. Why don't you develop it? He said, Benjamin, they will give you the pension. You will take everything. You have to pay for airports. You have to pay for your house, mortgage, the house where you live, It's only in Nigeria everybody is able to build a house. It does not happen in other countries. So when you say Nigeria is not good, you are deceiving yourself. One boy approached me and said he wanted to go to overseas. Why? You have built a house at your level, at your age in Nigeria. Why don't you nurture what you are doing to grow higher? What are you going to do in Japan? What for? Believe me, he took my advice. You see, in Nigeria, he's doing well. He built from his salary. He could build a house on his head. What else do you want? Do you think they do that? Everybody has the opportunity of building houses in America. Some of our children, when they are made, come to Nigeria and see what they are performing, they feel ashamed of going overseas. They feel ashamed of going overseas. Most of them, I don't see all of them, some of them. So please, embrace whatever is in your hand. Whatever work is in your hand, embrace it. There is nothing like work. You get work to do. Some people get work they will not want to do. That is another problem. So, the new trend now is, the two advice is now, go to school, get good grades, and look for a safe. Now, the mindset is shifting, and the slogan will soon change to go to school, graduate, build business, and become a successful investor. Go to school. Be smart, oh. It doesn't say you not be smart. Graduate. Build business and become a successful investor. Build business and become an investor. The SY dangerous advice expect one to be smart, while the incoming perception encourage one to know how to hire smart people. You see now, how to hire smart people to work for you. That is a business. You hire smart people to work for you. Have you? The mindset is shifting, and the slogan will soon change to go to school, graduate, build businesses, and become a successful investor. As an investor, apart from being a business, an investor is always his money that's working for him. An investor is working for 24 hours. How many of us can work for 24 hours? But your money can work for 24 hours. Because in businesses, there are shifts. 8 hours, 8 hours, 8 hours. In investment, you see 8 jobs for people. Because the business into which you put your money, you be paying salary to people. And that is why our leaders, our president, was traveling all over the world, inviting people to come and invest in Nigeria. Because they come to invest, we will employ people. That will be a great job. Not many people appreciate what Ashimadi is doing. Not many people appreciate it. Because the system has gone rough and worse. But he did not allow it to worst when he was passing office. He has a plan for Nigeria. I'm not campaigning for him. But that is what I tell you. What I see, he has a plan. He has a purpose for Nigeria. He has this, and he's highly principled. He doesn't live to the noise of the market. He's just doing what he has planned to do. He doesn't listen to the noise of the market. He has a focus on his own goals, on his own dream. On his own dream. He wants to implement his dream and make a mark before he leaves. Even after these 4 years, he has laid a foundation. If you get somebody like him to take over from him, he has laid it. See many structures, roads he has built with cement, not asphalt. Coastal Road is there. Western Road is there. Railway lines are there. So God help us. So let us support him all. Even if it's only in prayer. So God help us. One of the problems is that our educational system has failed to provide the skill one needs to face the world upon graduation. One of the ingredients of being rich is financial literacy. Financial literacy. Most of us lack that knowledge. We are financially illiterate. And the school does not teach you how to be literate in finance, in wealth. It just impart knowledge into you. But at the same time, knowledge is power. They impart knowledge. They impart skill into you. Because skill is acquired in school. Knowledge is acquired in school. But the school will give you a certificate as evidence only. The school will give you a certificate as evidence, just like receipt. When you buy something, what do you call it? What do you call this? Television. When you buy television, they will give you a receipt. Do you eat your receipt? Do you carry the receipt around? The television you use now, you throw the certificate away. And that is what people call now. I have a BSc, I have a PhD, I am emeritus. Do you hit your emeritus status? It is the knowledge that you have that will be said. That is what it is. That is the thing that serves to be in the school. What is so they give you receipt and certificate, or what they give you in the school. So please, my brothers, teach your children. Let your children know. Now there is something we call cash flow quadrant. Cash flow quadrant. When you make a course like this. Make a course on your book, on whatever is in the subject. Make a course like this. I will tell you what to do in that course. Now, put E in the northwest quadrant for employed. E in the northwest quadrant for employed. Put S in the southwest quadrant for self-employed. S in the southwest quadrant for self-employed. B in the northeast quadrant. Put B for business owner. Put I in the southeast quadrant for investors. I in the southeast quadrant for investors. This is the playground for the rich. That quadrant is the playground for the rich, those who are rich. Those people that are in E corner They are the people in which the business people employ. They are employees. They are workers. They are in the working class. And the business people take advantage of their skill and their knowledge to make wealth. That is the people on the right. Now, those people that are in the southwest, those people that are in the southwest quadrant, they are self-employed. Self-employed. They employ themselves. They don't report to anybody. They report only to themselves. They are comfortable. They can determine their worth. They can determine their worth. They will put price for their service. They put price on their service. That is all. But if they don't go to work in the day, no money. No money. That is those people are self-employed. If they are sick, no payment. No job. Even the employed, if the employment does not go to work, they will query him. The employed, if he doesn't go to work, his employer will query him. Why don't you come home? Why didn't you come to work yesterday? You have to take permission. A self-employed does not take permission truly. He has freedom. But if he does not work, he will see the consequence. But the businessman on the on the right corner, top corner, a businessman, he is comfortable at home because when he's sleeping, money is coming into his account from several sources. Money comes to his something. Like our man in our Omatosho is a wealthy man. Omatosho is a wealthy man because it's a business. He produces something that people need. He produces drugs that people need. So what he's producing is valuable. So people rush to it. So you cannot be found wanting. Like those of us who are carrying something around now, handset. You must buy what? You said it the other time. You have to buy data. You have to buy credit. You are making money for those people. From the little money, the salary you are getting. You are still buying credit, you are buying data. And the MTN is making every month. And they are from South Africa. And those South Africans are now driving our people out of South Africa. You see? And we are feeding them from Nigeria. Now, the last corner. They are investors. Like we want to become now. Because we already have something in our hands. And we are earning seed money. So we have to pay part of our seed money for investment. And what is the beginning of investment? I will tell you. Okay. Saving is deep. Even before I said that, there are different types of income. Earned income, which is linear income job. Passive income from real estate investments. Portfolio income from paper assets, stocks, bond, mutual bond, and that is where we are going now. The sources of income. And income. This is, I told you, seed money. You get our seed money from there. If you can only deny ourselves, discipline ourselves. Then passive income from real estate. Real estate is like you buy land. And keep it. When development comes around the area, the price of the land is up. When development comes to the premises, I bought a piece of land somewhere about an acre for 150,000 naira. 150,000 naira. Now I'm selling it. I sold it for 7 million. I have sold it for 7 million. The time I bought it, I bought only for 150,000, and I used it to. The time I bought it, it was like I helped a family who wanted to pay school fees. They didn't want to borrow. They have something, an asset. They have an asset. I don't know. There are people in the this Agbero people. I don't know what led them to my house. Agbero. They came to my house. They said their son is in the last year of graduation and they want to pay school fees. And they have to find himself. I denied myself. I bought that land, 150,000. I sold it for 7 million. I'm telling you, that is estate. That is the estate. If you build a house, you get rent. That's estate. 2. The danger about land is that some family member will approach you that those who sold that land to you, they have no right to sell it. They are the rightful owner to sell the land. The industry starts. That's for them estates. With security, which is called investment, there is nothing like that. What you buy, if you approach people who are genuinely brokers, so because they are jobbers too, they will take your money and you don't buy anything. You have to be very discreet in approaching people to buy from you. I've been dealing with my own brokers since 1971. I've never been disappointed. There was a time they wanted to cheat me, but one must be very vigilant. I discovered they will borrow my shares. They will borrow my share. They sell it at a high price. When the price comes down, they will buy it back for me. You see? They will borrow my share. So we have to be very vigilant. It's like this Fulani people. This Fulani people. When you buy cattle to care for you, you'll be counting numbers. How many cows do you have now? 10. You will go there to see 10. But when one becomes fat and robust, Fulani will take it to the market, sell it, and buy it for that one. You are only counting numbers. You are only counting numbers. They will sell it. They are not satisfied with the weight they are getting. The fat one, even the one that is prepared to deliver, they take it to the market, they will sell it, yes, and buy a younger one from you. They are the Fulani, they are wise in their own way. I have seen them, I have experienced it. I didn't buy cows, but some people put some cows in my care. Truly, I was going to visit them. I was counting numbers. I was only counting numbers. Then at the time I noticed, this number does not increase. Why? I discover with patience what they do is what to put in their care. They are not honest. They are not transparent. They are thieves. And that's what they want to do with our land here too. They want to resolve our land. You have to be very careful who you trust. You can't trust everybody. You have to be careful. So, what I'm saying is that the beginning of riches is saving. Prosperous people don't think of money as just colored paper, pieces of paper adorned by picture of famous dead people. They imagine it as a seed money. As a seed money. Prosperous people don't think of money as just a colored pieces of paper adorned with pictures of famous dead people. They imagine it as a seed money. seed with power to grow into money tree, bearing fruits to fulfill every one of their dreams. Your money tree produces fruits 24 hours a day. While you sleep, while you walk, while you play, while you eat, it never stops, and endless stream of cash flow. Your money will work for 24 hours. Your money tree. What is seed? The seed is the money you use to buy security. That is the seed. If you go to a big tree, and that is natural to that too. Those people are farming. You go to farm to plant their homes, you plant cassava, you plant, and in addition, you plant a citrus. Our own father planted cocoa and cola nut and cola at our own time. That is what we are using. And coffee. We use that to support themselves. The money they get there, we use it for when they have exhausted this crop products. So our forefathers are wise too in their own time, their own native wisdom. They are doing well. They plan for the future. But unlike now, you know, at their own time, their children need to serve them. Their children need to serve them. They live with them in the same house. But these days, children don't live their parents with their parents. They go out. They can't even use the knowledge of our parents. They have to land themselves their own way. In the past, the family on the same field with your parents. And when the parents grow old, and that is why they say, okay, it does not apply to you. It's an old experience, it's an old practice. So like I was saying, the old money people, you don't time use their assets for them first. Then the income generated from the assets column bought their luxuries. For the poor will first of all buy luxuries. Beautiful dress. They want to compete. It is only the poor that compete. It is only the poor that compete. It's only the people, the poor that do that. And middle class buy luxuries. The poor and the middle class buy luxuries with their own sweat, blood, and children's inheritance. What they want to they will their inheritance of their children together so that when they get up, the children will have nothing to live. So please, money grow on the trees of patience. You have to be patient too. Money grows on the tree of what? Patience. Because you just have what I don't know. When you plant a seed, you have to nurture it. There is the time of nurturing it to let it mature before it starts to seed to produce it. But the plant that will not grow long. Within 3-4 months, it has produced this angus. There you go. But one that will last, we have a taproot. We have a taproot. That when the season is good, when the season is not good, it will continue to get nourishment, water from the land. But the other one, you just have brush food. You take something from the surface of the ground. So you have to plant and wait to let it mature. Why most people are not rich? They are terrified of losing. They are terrified of fear of losing. The fear of losing. Not trusting in God. The fear of losing. They have no confidence in themselves. They don't have trust in themselves. You know the farmer is an expert in seasoning. The farmer is an expert. He knows when the rainy season will come. He knows how to prepare. Before the rainy season comes, he has prepared his field. So immediately rain starts to fall, he starts to plant. But the poor and the middle class, they are fearing of losing the little they have. They don't take risk. I said it before. If you don't take risk, you cannot have a breakthrough. You cannot have a breakthrough. Even when you fail, you will learn one way of doing it. If you fail at first, you have to try again. But when you succeed first, and it could be an illusion. Success could be an illusion. You think you are good, you are master of everything, and you become power. You don't listen to advice again. You want to command people because you are successful. You are successful. Life is not like that. You will be disappointed one time. You may be even tried. There are certain things that you say is a trial of faith. Trial of faith. Somebody is too confident of self. Can have the trial too. So, two, they see money as a real. They see money as what we handle. Money is in mind. They fail to grasp the idea that money is not real. Money is in the mind. Mindset. Money is in your mindset. It's not real. It's not what you see. It's in your mindset. If you have a purpose to be rich, and you deny yourself, and you pursue it, and you have purpose, you save for a purpose, you will reach where you are going. Even where you are going on it. Some people are not, they cannot even trust God to travel without going to consult some people. When they want to travel, they will go to consult people. If I travel, is the road safe? And those people will create fear in you, so that you come to be worshiping them. They will tell you something that is not palatable. You go to, I don't consult you. I only trust in God. I don't consult anybody. There was a time a prophet visited me in my house when I was in the school. He told me I should not travel, I should not go to church on Christmas Day. I didn't tell my wife. He said I should not go to church on Christmas Day. Then I sat down. I think of that thing. Will I trust you? Trust my conscience and God. My mind told me I should go. And mind told me. That morning, we dressed up, we went to school. Church. Nothing happened to us. We came back to you. If you are still at home, the danger not at home. Danger is at home too. People fall in the home, in their home and have broken legs. Some die in fact because of the falling down. On the road, I know that is danger. But if you are careful, you will escape and trust in God. Put your journey to God. If you say journey mercy, you will respond. God will respond. He's the only one you can trust. So, please, try to have confidence in yourself and trust God. Great opportunities are not seen with your eyes. They are seen with your mind. You see, when those foreigners come to Nigeria, you see how to make money, but when you are in Nigeria, you will say, I don't deserve to do this job. I'm too qualified. I'm superior to building. Those people, there is nothing they cannot do to get money. In their own place. I saw in Zimbabwe when the Japanese were frying fish on the roadside. The Japanese, they came there, they were frying on coal fire. Once you are not serious, you are doing something transparent and legal. Why are you not going to be proud of doing it? Eh? Some people are shy, they are shy there. They will say, I don't want to. There was somebody, sometimes I called somebody to come and work for me to come back, come and cut grass for me. He called the one at the back there. Come to the front now. He said people will see you. He said people will see you. What you are doing for money? I will pay you money. You will take money. He said people will see you. Since that time when he comes to me for money, I refuse to do it. You feel ashamed of working. You are not silly. So that is our nature in Nigeria. Black people in particular. You want shortcuts. You want shortcuts. So like I said, great opportunities are not seen with your eyes. They are seen with your mind. Like I've given you the story of a salesman in the mind. The simple, most powerful asset we all have is our mind. Our mind is the greatest asset we have. If it is well trained, you can create enormous wealth in words similar and instant. Likewise, an untrained mind can also create extreme poverty that lasts in a lifetime by teaching it to their children. Because what you are doing, your children are watching you. I remember when my mother was staying with us. My mother was listening to our discussion, my wife and my wife, and the children, when we are talking of the bedroom. At the time, my mother approved, he said he wanted to invest too. She wanted to invest too. At a very old age, he said it is their place. When you work, whatever you are doing in the home, people are working you. The children are working you. So, teach them well. I told you, first of all, to be honest. Not to do anything that is illegal, but to let them hear you doing something that is positive and profitable. So, now, suggested assets. Suggested assets. Business that do not require one person. If one has to work there, it is not a business, it becomes a job. Any business you set up and you will be there every day, it's not a business, it's just a job. Because you have to be there every day. It's an index. It is a job. Like most of our people in Nigeria. If you set up a business, you call it a business, and you are not there, the ground will just rob you of all the profits. They will rob you of all the profits. They will sell your property. That is Nigeria context. I'm telling you. But now you see that if you have to go there every day, if you have 2 or 3 businesses, will you be telling you all these blessings every day? You just die. You just kill yourself. You force it. So, you have to think of the business that can exist without your presence. Something like this, that is one idea. You have to know to do it. One of those things is stocks. Stock shares. You call it security. You don't need to be there. Your money will be working for you. Your money will be working for you. And that is where you have to know who is going to be your voter. And that's where brokers come in, they will advise you what stock is the demand. What stock will give you regularly, they will advise you. That is the brokers. Because they are licensed to do it. And they do it every day. But they can be followed too. You buy them to sell your share for you. You can sell it to your friend at a price. So you have to be vigilant again. You have to caution them. The time I noticed they were selling my share, I reported them to security and exchange. They see their license for about 2 months. They can't trade that. You are not allowed to trade. They were not allowed to trade. I told them you are selling my something, and I showed them everything. And you see, so, but I didn't sell anything. It was my book that I was doing. So, people could be funny at times, but what I did, I taught them a lesson. So, they are paid. They did not play the bank on me again. I taught them a lesson. So, by that time, I had them to introduce me to another person from whom I could be buying shares. Then they introduced me as another broker. I was not buying from them because they are not allowed. They are not permitted to go to the markets. They were not permitted. The market was behind what I'm saying now. So, stock is another one. Bonds. That one I said to you. Bonds. That you said you will participate in the coming month or something. Bond. Another one. The case of bond is that they will pay you interest quarterly. They will pay you interest quarterly for a number of years. And at the end of the tenure, you will count the full money.
Your capital.
Yes. They give you your capital. They give you at an agreed interest rate. At the time, it was 2025. But now it's going down. Because the government seems to see that there is money in the country and there is cash in the pocket of many people, not in the bank. And people want to multiply it. So, even from overseas, they are coming to invest in our bonds. From overseas, because in Britain, the interest rate is about 2 or 3%. And in Nigeria, you get 50, you get 20. So they borrow money from their bank and come to invest it in Nigeria. They will get because pay their capital, their loan. So Nigeria is very fruitful now to those whose mind can see that source. Now another one. Mutual funds. Mutual funds is there is a body that you collect, that you give your money to. You use money to trade in profitable companies that you don't know. You will take the risk of putting your money into profitable companies. And you are, and at the end, you will distribute the profits and money. Contributors. That's mutual fund. Then, I've told you about income generating real estate. I've spoken about that one. Income generating assets like land, like house. Those are income generating assets. Maybe some farmers now, they rent land to farm. They rent land to farm. I have a piece of land somewhere. People are coming to rent it. And they give me some kind of annually. Some people gave me out of the product this or that land. The last one, some people gave on the swamp on my land. They gave me some rice. I have given it out to people. eat rice. I regularly eat rice. Now, when I was younger, I was eating it. But now, I'm in advance. I'm eating of rice. My major food is rice, plantain, green plantain flour. Green plantain flour. Plantain that is dry. The flour will be amala for it. With plenty of ewedu and even fish, even meat. I said only meat. That is it. What you can do at the time, it will be a taboo. That is life. That is life. So, I'm telling you some secret of longevity. Besides that, notes and treasury bills. Notes and treasury bills. Another investment that brings good money. It is usually for 1 year. Treasury bill is usually for 1 year. And it gives you interest all fronts. It is very interest all fronts.
As you invest.
Then they give you your full money at the end of the second year. So that's another way of making money. It's a way of making money. Because in the case of bonds, it's a long money time is there for you. But in the process, there will be evaluation of naira. Yes, there will be evaluation of naira. There will be inflation. What you can buy with the money now, at the end of 3 or 4 years, the power of the money is not there.
You said you just want to do some savings. I said one just want to do some savings.
That's it. If you just want to do some savings. If you want to put money there. But when you put money there, you will get returns. Quarterly. In bond, you will be getting quarterly returns. To be sure. Because government will guarantee it. What I forgot to tell you about the stocks. Stock is protected by government. Stock is protected by government because foreigners come to invest in Nigeria. They have to protect their capital. Central bank oversees security. Every company must report to central bank their report, annual report, quarterly report. NDIC must oversee the operation of security. So, it's a protected interest rate by government. If there is a loss, NDIC will give you something in compensation. If that bank closes up or the solar individuals, because everything is risky. Even the security is risky too. There is nothing venture that is not risky. Every venture is risky. So let us be honest with ourselves. Then royalties from intellectual property. Royalties from intellectual properties, such as music. Our local drummers and singers, some like Ube and Sonyade, they are stinkingly rich. But most of us who come to learn the music in the institution, some of them cannot produce any music themselves. I don't know. They don't know the time, the value of the talent God gave them. Some of them, they want to become a theologian again, like in my church. Monday Baptist Church. Our music director wants to become a theologian. I don't know. People are just not They are not. They are born not to be to be contented with their talent. They envy other people. The thought is rosy, yeah. You don't know the same. So God help us. So anything that has a value, you can invest in anything that has value. Anything that has value produces income or appreciates, it appreciates and ready for the market. Like some people take interest in keeping old materials. So antiquity. Some people are interested in keeping antiquity. After a long time, they sell it out. Like artifact or something. Artifact. Like those people are sculptors. They sell it. Some people buy it to keep. And at another time, they want to sell it. And there are some of our people here in Nigeria. If you go to America and pick Agbada made locally, when they get to America, they sell it to the Americans because they value it. You don't know the envy us. Our fathers have their wives in their own their cultural thing, their native something. The dress, I was in London sometime. I put on Agbada. The boy told me he looked clumsy. I told him you are abusing them. You are abusing them. They are wives. In here, you want it. In Africa, we want fresh air. We have it there in abundance. But here, you are in cold region. You want to preserve it. That's why we wear tight dresses. So, we don't need to wear tight dresses in Nigeria. We wear big that blow air into us. He kept his mouth shut. He said that was in 1965. He said that I look close in Lala. And from now, I started wearing English dresses when I was confirmed with a title. The local title. I don't wear, I said I go over, even when I go over this, I wear English. I don't wear English dress in Nigeria. You don't see me wearing English dress in Nigeria. You don't see me wearing it.
Even when you were working?
When I was working, yes. Even then I was wearing another clothes. I was wearing, when they gave me the time to know, that was when I started wearing another clothes. But we have to So, I'm almost getting to the end of the just bear with me. So, what motivates a person or an organization to invest rather than spending their money immediately? What is the reason why, instead of spending your money immediately, you want to invest? There should be something you are looking forward to.
Percentage.
You are looking forward to. So, the most common answer is savings, to save money. Like you said the other time, to save money. You desire to pass money from present into the future. To pass money from the present into the future. People and organizations anticipate fortune, cash. They anticipate future cash needs and expect that their earning in the future will not meet those needs. Another motivation is the need to increase wealth. That is to make money grow. Sometimes desire to become wealthy is before future to become wealthy in the future can make one willing to take big risk. So, investment into a quoted company guarantees good returns. The money invested in such company works by multiplying in leaves without lifting a finger. You will not lift a finger. The benefits are numerous. These include possession of certificates. As an investor, you are part of the owner of the company. The company into which you invest, you are part of the owner. You are partners in business. So your money, your certificate can stand as collateral for loans in banks. If you want to borrow money from bank, you can submit your security certificate. Capital acquisition, your money will be appreciated with the company you get. Invitation to meet annual meetings. We will invite you to annual meetings to contribute, to comment, and to perform. Investment is secured by the government. I said it earlier. It's secured by government. Fixed interest rates, moderate returns from investment. However, investing in quoted company does not mean that one should just invest in companies quoted on the block or the stock exchange. There are top quoted companies who do not only enjoy being traded daily, but witnesses enormous increase in their share prices. The factors responsible for the rise include good management, market capitalization, volume of shares, and also track record of dividends, bonuses in their respective shareholders at the right time. Somebody may not need the meaning of bonus share. When a company has good profits and they want to increase their capital, rather than calling people from outside to sell shares to them, they can take from their reserve to increase their capital. And then divide it to shares and distribute it to shareholders who will account. That's the bonus. You will not pay for it. Besides, your share price on the market grows. There was a share I bought for 1 naira 22 kobo. It's now for 5 naira. Depending on the quantity you buy, you see the acquisition. And it's not for a long time, in a short time. Some people watch the market, they just trade. They don't keep the money in one shop. They trade with the money. When they see a comment is doing well, they buy it. When they price, when they pay 5%, 50%, that is what those people come to do in Nigeria. They keep their workers. When the money they give you, prices up to 20% or 30%, sell it. And they take their return from their capital home. And they are happy. They are happy. In Nigeria, 20% is not us. It's not enough. It's not enough.
You will still be looking for more. Then the thing will crash.
So you have to know your purpose. When you save, don't just save for. Save for a purpose. When don't just say you are saving, save for a purpose. This is what I want to use the savings for. Have a purpose. You may save to pay school fees of your children. You may save to build a house. You may save to buy land or whatever it is. Instead of going to loan money from cooperative to buy land. You may save money in cooperative. Save money in cooperative to buy land. When you affect your something, or to buy a house. These are benefits of saving. So now I want to say fully blessed. Then, when God is in His infinite mercy, make you plenteous in every work of the hand and in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land. For God, you should learn how to give part of wealth back to the society and God. One must learn to be charitable, to make money, and what it is in the use of money. Some people have joy in looking at their bank account. It has gone to this. It has gone to this. Like the rich man, he was looking at his bank, but it's overflowing. If he was giving out of it, he will not overflow. And he will not work.
He will not become proud too.
That is it. So we must learn how to give back. Give back to those who are in need. Therefore, that people, even buy shares of people too. It's not a sin. You can buy shares of those people who are less privileged. In fact, our God is not a God of poverty. Our God is a God of abundance. Our God is a God of abundance. So, it is very imperative that one of the responsibilities of a wealthy individual is to be generous in giving. Jesus already taught us that it is more blessed to give than to receive. It's more blessed to give than to receive. The more money one makes, the more money one should give away. This must either be quietly. What most people say is the greedy side of the rich. The greedy side of the rich. It is true that there are some greedy rich people, but so there are greedy poor people as well. There are greedy poor people as well. Being generous makes one happy in more than one way. Being generous always amounts to investing in heaven. Being generous, you are investing in heaven. This is what will make God rejoice with you as promised in Deuteronomy 39. Deuteronomy 39. As people of God, I put it to you to dissociate yourself from identifying righteousness with poverty. Don't identify righteousness with poverty. Please don't do that. One may serve God in poverty, but one can serve Him better when He gives in abundance. When He gives in abundance. Remember that our God is a God of plenty and abundance. Please do not hesitate to go to school, to learn and improve your skills, and build up the capacity to take valuable ideas that will catapult you into abundance. The Lord is on your side. Do not fear. It will be well in Jesus' name. So, if there is any question, I'm ready now to answer, please. Wow. Yes, this is really eye-opener for all of us. I know majority of us have been involving in one investment or the other. If you see ìmọ̀wádìí dé lọ́nà àṣedé
And like Daddy said, fear is a major thing for many of us, probably based on experience. But I know that there's no fear in love. So I want to appreciate our dad for this wonderful presentation. Very rich.
Rich dad having fun so much.
Yes. What he has delivered here is what Ilumelu will present, and you have to cough out handsome, handsome money to invite them. So, Daddy, we are very grateful. We are very grateful for this presentation. God bless you. And we know there's nothing we will give you that can commensurate to what you have done for us. But we want to say thank you. And God bless you, God keep you, God be with your family and everything that belongs to you. My fellow staff, if you have any question, don't tawọ́ tasẹ̀ nínú wa tó ní wọ́n ṣe ń sọ yẹn mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣe oríṣiríṣi ní máa lọ nínú wa lówó tí ń fi ṣe investment ṣé tọ́lọ́ tó wọ̀ tí ń gba iná ní wa máa fi ṣe investment they have said a lot of things so inú ẹ̀ náà láti máa dájọ́ so that yóò fi rọ̀ wá lọ́rùn lọ́jọ́ iwájú. So all those questions, the floor is open for you to bear it. Yes. Olówó. Witness Oyewale. Okay.
Thank you, Japa. Really appreciate it. About the security board, the new security board that you sent to us, you sent to Mama. One is 50 million, the maximum is 50 million, and the minimum is 5 million.
Minimum is
5,000. 5,000. But they said multiply by 1,000.
No. You can be putting 1,000 on the deed. It will be 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, up to 5 million.
Up to 5 million.
That's what it means.
Okay. Concerning the organization, can we start like 500,000? 500,000 to start with.
You can. Believe me, there is no organization I belong to that I don't introduce this into. Even in our church, we sold our share to buy a car for our pastor at the time. Yes, Adibola is the share we had that we sold, part of it, to buy a car for him. Even in the society I belong, we have share. The DT, the Council of Honorary Chiefs, we have share. It's a way of keeping money for future generation too. In fact, some of our members are telling us that we are old, we are not going to sell it. Why should we sell it? Those people that are coming here, what are they going to eat?
Is it transferable? Is it transferable?
It is. Your children can inherit it. You can check your shareholders, the date of your shareholders. It is organized by an organization. And not less than 2 people will designate you. And you can always change, when you change office, another person will change your office. And you change the signature. It is transferable. It is easily sellable. To make up the emergency. Let me say part of my thing to make this emergency. You can back it back after that for any time. So it's not unlike land. When you're looking for buyer for years, in the case of shares, if you tell the brokers, every step, this is the amount of my share. Today, 2 days later, you will pay. There is demand and there is market every working day of the week. It is only on federal government public holidays that
share account with bank. Are they online?
If you want to open Zoom to my profile.
Are they online?
Yes, they should be online. I think they should be online.
What time did you give them?
12. So they have been yarning us.
Okay, they are the hearing us. Okay, and you can make their life. Okay, me understand.
You see them there?
And now that we are asking about how to buy, they can now talk.
I think the buy introduce them.
Yes.
That one will be.
Okay.
So that is my problem.
CICS accounts for the staff.
How to open
To open it so that we can do it.
And now
If you want
what it
to
take?
open an account,
Yes, sir.
you have a form to fill.
Yes, sir.
When you fill the form,
Okay.
you send it to your account.
Okay.
You open CSS account. So when you buy now, you buy it in that account.
Okay.
And they give you report.
Okay. Even the college, we are
Yes.
going to fill the
Yes.
form
Yes.
for our CSS.
What do you
Okay.
as demand? Let me see what is my portfolio. You said it. You open CSS account. Before, they used to issue certificates. But occasionally, you display this certificate. Or some people steal it. Or it's destroyed by hands. Or something. Or that is fire. It burns. So, they stop issuing certificates. You issue. You open an account for you. And you buy from you. That account. That account. So initially now, it is a procedure. I wanted to bring some forms along to open account. I have some of them in the house. My broker gave me forms because it's like I'm representing them here in Oyo. At no cost. I'm representing them. So anybody comes to my house, I give you the necessary forms. Email form that will be paid into your account directly. I have everything now. And if you ask them to, you can send it to WhatsApp. You can send it form to your account. You can ask them.
One of those of us who have the CSA account, but
They don't buy anything for you.
we don't see it again. We don't know where we wrote it that time.
If you tell my broker, they will find it out for you. Pay for it. They will find it out for you.
If we give them our names.
If you tell them that you want to see
I wrote it in one diary. I can't see that diary again. They will find
they
it.
will
That's
do
what
some
they
global search for you. Global search. Global search. They will pay for you. But they will get it for you. Even if you have outstanding bills, you get it back. You will get it back.
All right. Before we continue asking questions, somebody has been online to be part of this seminar, and most of these questions, as Baba is responding, he will be responding to from those that are still on the feed, so as to have. But it won't be appropriate not to introduce him, so that I want to introduce him now. Mr. Abiodun Taiwo.
That is the broker.
Mr. Abiodun Taiwo is Baba's broker. He's online. He has been part of the discussion. Mr. Abiodun, you are welcome. God bless you. I don't know if you want to say something or you will be responding to our question as we asked those questions. But first and foremost, we want to say you are welcome. Can you please say good afternoon to us so that we know you are with us?
He has put his picture. Put on it. Please put on your video. I'm not sure.
Maybe do something like this.
Okay.
Maybe because he has been there for quite some time. And maybe you call his number.
Maybe Daddy will be able to do that.
Okay, while we are doing that, let me fún àrípé lédè òyìnbó ni bàbá sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ti sọ fún wa ọ̀rọ̀ tó dẹ̀ sọ ó pọ̀ gan-an ṣùgbọ́n kókó tí wọ́n sọ fún wa náà ni wípé a gbọ́dọ̀ ní àjẹsẹ́kù bó ti wù kí owó tó wọlé fún wa kó kéré tó a sì gbọ́dọ̀ palẹ̀mọ́ fún ọjọ́ iwájú so àwọn nǹkan tá a wá lè ṣe tá a lè fi palẹ̀mọ́ fún ọjọ́ iwájú tá a fi ní owó lọ́wọ́ tó fi jẹ́ pé ìgbàkigbà tá a bá fẹ́ náwó.
Okay, so because go online.
Láti pè wọ́n afẹ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ dáhùn.
Ọjà bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bá wọn táwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìdálẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
Wọ́n ṣí fídíò wọn.
Bí wọ́n ṣe lè ra ṣíà, bí wọ́n ṣe lè ra ṣíà, wọ́n ṣe lè mú àkáǹtì. Sọ fún wọn.
Àwọn náà máa ṣíra wọn. Àwọn náà máa wọ́n ti ṣíra wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
Hello, sir.
Hello, we are hearing you.
Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Hello,
Logan.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
No. Yeah, my name is Mr. Abiodun Taiwo.
Okay.
I'm from Morton Trust. Yeah. So, Baba said if you want to buy shares, what you are going to do, you have to open an account at CSCS. That's the thing that you are going to do. So, by the time you open that CSS account, and the account is out, then you can start buying shares for you. You pay deposit money to our company, which we are going to give you the account number to come. But somebody who has been buying shares before and cannot lay hands on those shares again, that's what we call global SARS. So do a global SARS through CSCS so that you can get all those the shares that you have lost for a long time, and from there the CSCS print it out for you, and from there you can start processing it again. So those are the things. And now, and if you want us to give you, like some people that will say, okay, I have money, I want to invest, and what type of shares that you can I buy? Then from there, we can easily tell you, okay, these are the good shares, because there is a lot of shares. But the Bible one that is very important, like what Baba used to buy. Say, sir, you are getting me and sir. So those are the things. Now, for now, to buy shares now, Baba has my number. Then you can easily get my number from Baba and talk to me after the meeting, so that we can discuss more better on it. And these years now, there's a bond, and federal government bond is there, and that one is different from shares, because that bond is quarterly, and there is a they are facing on that one is that maybe probably you buy that bond after 3 months, you want to sell it, you want to redeem it, so you sell it for you too, because it's going to appear your CSCS. And somebody who want to buy it, you must have CSCS too, because without CSCS account, you cannot buy bonds. So those are the things, sir. I think you are getting me, sir.
Yes, we are with you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, we are with you.
Any questions, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like now, should people that have fresh bank, because like some of these companies now, like all the banks now, they pay dividend in a year. That's intelligent and final. So now by September, the result will start coming down. They start announcing intelligent dividend. By January next year, it will be energy dividend. So that's it. And Dangote refinery is coming out by next September. Dangote refinery is going to come and do it on the clock Nigerian exchange. So it's coming out by September next month. So if somebody wants to buy, if the funds out, then you can easily send it to back so that somebody will do the photocopy of the form and fill it and pay the money into the company's account so that you can remit it at the end of the closing of the year. Are you getting me, sir?
Okay, yes, we are hearing you. Yes, hello.
So I heard for somebody to buy here is a long time investment, like what Baba said, because I have been with you since 12 o'clock. I listened to all the speech Baba was talking. So I was with them and I'm listening. So when we were finishing now, then I have to make the test to say, okay, I'm with them so that if they want me to say one or two things. So that's it. And if there are some shares that I recommend for people now, like UBA, United Capital, First Bank is very high, but as of today now, First Bank is doing around $140 per unit of shares. So as I'm talking to you, because trading is closing by 4 o'clock. It was before that the trading of the Nigerian company, it was around 2:30 before. But now that they extended to 4 o'clock. So if somebody pay money by this time and say, okay, I want you to buy that for me today, or you want to sell today, I mean, if your order comes to us before 4 o'clock, it's going to be done. We are going to do it for you. So that was another one that is happening on those things. But we have a manufacturing company, we have a banking sector, we have banking sectors now that I can recommend for people to buy. Now, because like Stanbic, the price is very high. First Bank is very high. GTB, they are giving a good dividend. Then they are giving a good dividend. So Stanbic is a good dividend too. And UBA too is giving a good dividend. So and now, Wema is now starting performing because they do share reconstruction in Wema. So now the price is around 28, 29 naira. As at now, as I'm talking to you on the Wema. So, but FCMB too is there. But that one, FCMB is there too. Although it's a good company. But there are some people that will say, okay, we want a company that I will be getting a good dividend of there. And if I want to sell it, I will not find it difficult to sell. So that is why some people will react to this broker. Say, okay, this is a company that is going to be a good company for me to buy. So that's it, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you. If I heard you very well, the first step we need to take is to get CSCS account.
Okay. Okay.
Hello?
And somebody who, if you have a CSCS account before,
okay,
like somebody who have a CSCS account before, have another CSCS. Because like some houses, maybe probably the CSCS account you have before, and the house is not more in operation. So if the company that you are having CSCS shares before it's not in operation, they are not more in operation. So they are dead now because there is a lot of sub-booking now. During the time of recapitalization, they cannot meet up. Like now, now, they want to increase it again by the end of this year. So there are any houses that they cannot meet up, I mean, so either you join with another housing, like what bank did that time, that there are some banks that join together. So, so that is how now. So, but if you have the CSS account and that is not in operation, if you open an account in another house, you can move all your shares that invest there to the one it's showing.
Okay.
So, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think the best to do is to have further conversation with you
Yes, I guess.
on this issue of sales, because your response will not be able to satisfy all the questions as they go. But at least you have made us to understand that we have different shares, we have different. There are good shares that we can buy, not anybody that advertise share that you can buy. Okay, thank you. I will give the microphone to people that have other questions so that we'll be able to respond.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, Deputy Director.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. I want to start with a testimony. I want to start with a testimony because Daddy Lala has been a great blessing to our family.
Okay.
That palace the Lord built for us, Daddy helped us to buy the share that built the house. I'm not sure Daddy still remembers. If you see the way the house, people are like, we had money because he just helped us to. He encouraged us when we got to the Emmanuel Baptist Church, and he was helping us to buy. And then he helped us to sell the shares. And then within 1 year, we moved into the house. He just helped us to sell the shares, and then we built the house, and the whole thing, like we were millionaires, you know. I remember there was another time when our first daughter was resuming school, and the whole money then was big to us, 150,000. It was big to us. And then somebody borrowed us about 160, and then she went to school. When it was time to refund the money, no money to refund. So we still had some money. Then we told Daddy, and they helped us to sell. And then the money they sent was like part payment. We were to give it at the bank. The bank said it's not even represents. And then when we told Daddy, my husband just went to meet them at their office in Ibadan. And by the time we got there, they have sold some more shares. They opened the check for us. My husband went to the bank, cashed the check, paid 150,000, came back with 40,000 extra. It was that much. Daddy has been a great blessing to our family. Daddy, thank you very much for being a great blessing to our family. We thank you so much. You will forever be blessing to human race in Jesus' name. Now, my question is, my mommy bought some shares, but we didn't count it as anything then. When we were seeing 2 kobo, 5 kobo, 30 years ago. Then we started, we carried the certificates. One of us was in school then we gave him this, if you are able to get them to say, to support you. Well, in the process of maybe you get it to say, we don't know where we place the certificates now. Is there anything they can do to help us with that? Number 1 question. Number 2 question. I got an advert for my bank when they were selling shares, and I had a little money in the account. So I just clicked in my app, and I didn't have CS account. I don't know whether I have not lost it. Is it something you can help us to retrace? Because I don't even know anything about it. Sometimes they will send 7,000 to me. Sometimes they will send 5,000. They have given me dividend twice on that one, but I don't know how to trace it, because when I was filling the form, I didn't fill CS. I don't have CS account. So is there something you can help us to do on that, sir? Yes, sir. Thank you.
Maybe I should ask
Thank you very much, sir. What happened is that when the public offer, if any company is selling a public offer, and the public offer, that during that time, there's a column for CSCS, they will tell you to put your CSCS number and the name of the house that you want them to log it. But if that CSCS was not, the CSCS number was not there, and the name of the house. That shares, they were allotted for you, you will be collecting dividend as you said. But what will happen is that the share is going to be pending at the registers of that company. That's what happened. Your share is there. Because now when you open a CSS account now and you know the name of that company, from there you write a letter that your share should be lost. When you open a CSS account with us, we say okay, your share should be lost at nothing trust to this my broker. That's how we can retrieve those shares back. I think you get me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think I will talk with you, sir.
So that's the way you can get back the share, because it's pending. The share is in touch with the registrar as far as the company is functional, because there are some shares that has been liquidated either by the value or whatever that is not functions again. Or there are some that they pay off, like Union Bank now, they are paying all the shareholders. So and now probably I'm just hearing that maybe they are coming back to the market, but maybe that will be after 2027. But they are not concluded on that one, on that Union Bank for coming back. So that's it.
Okay. Yes. Another question.
I have two questions. The first one sounds similar to the first question she asked. I know we had some shares in the past, which I'm very sure of. But unfortunately, it was my husband that was dealing with the broker. So, but it's late now, and I couldn't trace any of the certificates. I know we used to receive some certificates, and I also remember that we used to receive dividends. So unfortunately, I couldn't trace any of those certificates. The SIM card that was receiving the dividends, one of my children lost the SIM card. So there's no way I can trace any of those. So that's what I wanted to ask. Could there be anything to be done to trace those companies? I know we have a quite number of companies. And the second question is on bond, which when Baba was teaching us, we talked about bond that attracts instant interest. So I want to know more about it, like how much can one start with? Then what percent can the interest be? I hope you had my question, sir.
Yes, on the bond that you are talking, the bond is used to come out every month, first week of the month. So, and that bond, when time before, like we broker too, we will not, like we broker too, we don't know the percentage of the interest they are paying until when the funds come out. On that form, they will be telling you, on that form, they will put it, this is the interest for 3 months, this is the interest for 6 months, this is the interest for 1 year, 90 days or whatever. Then you get it now. So yes, that you know, and they tell you that this is the minimum of what you can buy. Everything will be listed in front of that bond. So depending on how much you have, either you are able to buy it, or you have the money to buy it, or you don't have the money to buy it. Because like as it is now, you see some people investing millions, 500,000, 100,000, depending on the rate that they are selling it. That's and like all these public offers too on this company. They will tell you that go to it's like Dangote that is just selling is Dangote sugar. He sold it at 60 naira per unit of shares. I think you get me, man. So that 60 naira per unit of shares, it depends on the person that what you have in hand. That you can say, okay, I want to buy Dangote, but please 500 units you have money to buy, or 1,000 units, or 200,000 units. It depends on your capability of that one. So that's it.
Thank you. I'll communicate with you later.
Then on the share you buy, you said you buy some shares. Is that did you pay through the you buy 2 artists or what? That shares you said you have some shares before you can only have on it.
Okay. Yes, I'm hearing.
I said the shares that you said you have.
Yes, sir.
You said you have some property. So did you buy it through a stock booking now or you buy a public offer?
Well, it was for a broker, sir. But I don't know the broker.
Which one? You don't know the broker. What you do is that you have to do as far as you don't know the broker. What you can give you an evidence that maybe when you give the money to the broker, either he bought it or not, you are going to be a global tax. If global tax, it will bring them.
He actually bought the shares for us.
Okay, he bought it for you.
Yes.
Can you mention the name of those? And you know the company that you bought? You know the company?
I can only remember just one company, but others I don't. I will speak with you.
What I will advise, okay,
Yeah,
what I will advise you is do like what Baba was saying when they are doing those speech, that what we call global search. When you want to search for your shares that have been lost and you cannot lay hands on, do global search. TCSA, it will bring down all the values. Global search, I want to call global search. That global search will bring down all the companies that you have before and those maybe either the one you lost or the existing. It will come out from that. So that's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Next question. Okay. I will share your phone contact with members of staff so that they will follow up with you to ask other questions.
Okay.
So anyone that call you, introduce him or herself as members of Baptist College of Theology Oyo, so that you'll be able to know where we are calling from. So that is that.
Okay.
I don't know if there is any other thing so that you can release Mr. Abiodun Taiwo.
Yes, we will get in touch with him.
So thank you, sir. God bless you.
Okay, ma'am.
As you
Amen.
We
going
appreciate
to the
you.
weekend. The members of staff appreciate your comment, your contribution, your presentation.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Do we pay for services and how is the payment? Okay. Go on with your call.
When you search, you take commission.
Okay.
When you file, you take commission.
What's the commission you take?
Maybe it's 2% or 1%.
1 or 2%?
No. So there are several bodies that you take commission. Government will take commission from it. Central bank will take commission for what you have. The broker will take commission. They will take it. But it's not
Significant.
It's not much.
Compared to
What you bought and what you did. I can show you one of the invoices that I received to see the series of.
Okay, it's a standard deduction.
Because they bought share for me last week.
Extra shares. Now he's saying that before 4 p.m. We can buy First Bank share, but we don't have the CSI account. How will he do it for us?
No, you want to borrow one account.
That was someone. So that's why I say we can use this August. Everybody that has interest to get prepared. Then towards September we now begin. All right.
èyí tẹ́ẹ̀kì náà sanwó sínú àkáǹtì yìí ní dẹ́fọ̀ wà fún yín.
wọ́n á wá àwọn èèyàn ìdíkèétì.
Ìjọba ti lọ́kọ̀ kẹ́sì kọ́kì.
Yes.